There's a shot from the point. Score! Vanek shot gets blocked. Backhand score! Sends it in front. He scores. Boychuk scores. Back to Vanek. Backhand scores! For the Bruins, Chara scores. Did it sneak in the corner? He says yes. Takes the shot. Scores! Settles it down. Takes a shot. And scores! Into the slot. Called for it. Scores! Second, nice pass in front. They score! Dagger backhand score!
Wow. Could you imagine living in the same house as that play-by-play announcer? Honey, dinner's ready. Score! Hey Dad, I just finished snow blowing the driveway. Score! I accidentally hit your car though. Score! Goal scorer, Captain Zdeno. Sean Ilya Kovalchuk scored. Fantasy points. So the Bruins lose a tough one up in Buffalo last night. One of the weirdest games you'll ever see. They lose it 7-6 in the shootout. For the first time in Boston Bruins history, 4 different defensemen scored all in the same game. Ferentz, Seidenberg, Chara, and Kampfer. And for the second game in a row against the Bruins, Drew Stafford for the Buffalo Sabres had a hat trick. And something not so surprising, the Bruins lost in the shootout. Now I'm going to wrap this recap up quick, because it's not really so much as a recap, it's just me venting my feelings on camera right now. Claude Julien has completely annihilated any good hopes you had for Tuukka Rask and Tim Thomas as a goalie combo this year. Rask gets his first start in 2 weeks, actually almost 3 weeks last night. He gets pulled after the first period, coming out with a 4-3 lead. You want to talk about confidence killing? Sure, Tim Thomas has been the best goalie in the league all year long so far. He admitted the other night, though, that he was tired after the back-to-back games in Florida. And, you know what? He's not a young guy anymore. You can't realistically think that Tim Thomas is going to start anywhere from 60 to 70 games this year and then go into the playoffs and eventually lead the Bruins to a cup run, because that's where you want to end up. So basically, let's say Tim Thomas gets burnt out. You got to bring in Tuukka Rask coming down the line through the playoffs. Well, he's hardly played all year, and he has absolutely no confidence. You don't want that. So then you pull the guy in his first start back after almost 3 weeks of no action, after one period, when he comes out of the game with a 1-goal lead? Come on. So basically what I'm asking here is, what are your thoughts on this whole goalie situation with the Bruins, and basically what do you think Claude Julien has done right, and what has Claude Julien done wrong with the goalie situation, and what do you want to see happen down the line? And now on to topic number 2, the shootout. You got your first 3 skaters, you pencil them in, they're locked in for good, they're set in stone. Home team gets to pick who goes first or second. You find out you're going second. Why in the world would you ever pencil in Zdeno Chara as your number 3 shooter when the game could potentially be on the line when your 3rd shooter comes up? I mean, we've seen Chara score in the shootouts. We have, in like the 5th or 6th round. I mean, realistically, you want your 3rd guy in the shootout to be a guy that you can score almost every time, because potentially the game's going to be on his stick. Now, you've already locked in Ryder and Sagan 1 and 2. Now, with everybody left on the Bruins bench, number 3, with the game potentially on his stick, you're going to put Zdeno Chara. Yeah, that sucks. So now for the big question, let me know your answer down below in the comments. What do you think of Claude Julien? Where do you want him to go? Do you want him to stay? Do you want him out of here? Personally, I want to see him gone. I've been a huge Julien apologist, but enough is enough. I can't take it anymore. It's time for him to go. He's not going to be the coach that takes this team to the cup. He's not going to be the coach that gets this team to win the cup. He's just not. 3 Game 7s, 3 years in a row, and not 1 win. Ugh. So I'm sorry for the little whiny rant tonight, but I just had to get that out of my system. Monday night, we get the Leafs up in Toronto. Should be another good one, because you got to love those games. Kessel and so on and so forth. So I'll see you guys then. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, TuukkaTime40, and let me know what you think of the new intro, if you catch that. See you guys Monday.